Welcome, Devil Sniper here, episode number 20, season number 1, saving Sampdoria. All my days, we will frickin' well save them. It's the last thing I do. As you can see, Pedro comes to me and says, I think I've been working quite hard in training now. I've been doing well and I feel a little bit underpaid. Okay, that's fair dues. Let's have a look what you want, how much you want us to pay you per week, and we will see what we can do. And I've got to say, we are getting close to the end of the season. Not many games left to play. Literally 6 games, I believe, we have left to play, which is not many at all. And we've got to turn things around. We've got to get some good form going. We've got to go into this last stint of the season and really push on and hopefully get promotion or the playoffs. And as you can see, we did offer Pedro 20 grand a week. It was a lot of money. It's £11,000 increase, but you know, I'm happy with that. I'm not bothered, to be honest with you, because he is a cracking little player, and I don't really want to lose any of my superstar players. I really want to keep them all happy. Hence, any contracts that come up, I will be offering them straight away because I want to keep them all happy. We have a home game against Brisbane, and hopefully we can do the business, get the 3 points that we much well need. And look at that, Vilhena, get in there, Tony Vilhena, getting a goal for us. And yes, and Lopez scoring as well. Come on, boys. 2-0, just hold it steady. Hold the ship steady. Hold the ship steady. Oh, Lopez doubles. Oh, my days. Lopez. Maxi Lopez makes it 3-0. If only he was a few years bloody younger. I think he's now 29. I'm pretty sure he's now 29, which is a little bit gutting. But Pozzi is back. He'll be out for probably about 2 weeks, give or take. He'll be out for about 2 weeks, which will be fantastic. So he'll be back soon, which is something I'm looking forward to. And we're going to take a risk. We are going to take a huge risk. We're simming a game away from home at Bologna. And look at that. Max Clayton, after 8 minutes, gives us a deserved 1-0 lead. But we're pegged back. It's 1-1, which is not good. We need to find that winner. We must get that winner. Come on, boys. Dig deep. Dig deep and find the magical winner. We could do this. We need the 3 freaking points, please. Yes, come on, Dennis the Menace. Dennis the Menace makes it 2-1 to Sampdoria, and I am dead chuffed with that. And we are now in, well and truly into April. So let's have a look at the old squad report, see how the boys are doing. Sergio hasn't hit 80 yet. I'm a little bit gutted about that. I was hoping he would hit 80. Dil Silvestri, we say it every squad report, he is just epic. And look at that, Diego Rios has now gone up to 74. A nice amount of yellows on there, some light oranges. Starting to get rid of some of those dark reds. Some of them we will never get rid of because they're parts of his game that will never change. Clarkie's doing really well. I'm hoping his acceleration and sprint speed will go up a little bit over a course of time. It could be a worry if it doesn't, because he's a little bit slow, but he has such a good reading of the game. It's not too bad. Costa is doing really well. Good player to have around the team, and wow, this guy's statistics just impress me. Every time I look at them, I'm just so impressed. He's just absolutely epic. He really is, and he's such a great player. Niad has gone up +6 over the course of the season, and rightly so. He's come up with some bloody big goals for us, some really big important goals. Max Clayton is doing very well, coming off a bit of a scoring run there, scoring a nice goal. Roberto has gone up +4 as well. He's starting to look really good, which is absolutely bloody awesome. And Akadi is now sitting at 69, so he's doing quite well. And yes, I was right. Maxi Lopez has hit 29 years old, so we would never put a punt in for him. But it's a shame. If he was just a couple of years younger, we would put a punt in on him because he seems to be a really good player. Vilhena has finally hit 70. He's gone up 4 ratings since he's been with us. He's playing really well. It says his morale is content. I'm a little bit surprised about that. I can understand Pedro, that his morale is content because he's been rotated with Victor and Polly in a sort of a cam CDM position, but he's now 76. I'm quite happy with that. And then Dennis the Menace, he's gone up 2, he's hit 69, he's got excellent form, but his morale is unhappy, and I'm like, what the fuck? Underpaid? Come on, underpaid, lad. I'm a little bit gutted, you know, at this moment in time. I've had no one come to me and say that he feels underpaid. It says he wants a 1 year, 2.5 grand, but he's on a £2,500 contract anyway. So I presume he's going to come to me at some point and say he wants more money. So I'm going to wait for it because I don't want to offer him the same sort of contract. So only get rejected, it could lead to major issues, which I really don't want. So we'll monitor that situation and see how it pans out over the, well, up until the summer, I presume. We'll just see how it pans out. Look at Castanos. He's doing really well. I mean, sprint speed is now 4 at 91 is ridiculous. He's pretty good. Rossini hasn't really increased his form and is showing as bad, but he's been playing okay, to be honest. I think his rating hasn't increased ever since we had that problem with him regarding wages. It's sort of like as if it's just stopped solid, just like literally come to a halt and just not bothering to move. Mustafa has hit 70, which is good. Marcelo, as we know, is a little bit injury prone of late, which is a bit of a worry for me personally. I think we do need to bring in some depth on the wings, to be honest. We really need to bring in some wing players or something, some midfielders, some versatile midfielders to compensate. Obviously, Pozzi is unhappy, feels he's underpaid. I would have thought it was due to lack of games, but no, he's been out injured, and yeah, he feels underpaid, which I feel is a little bit out of order considering you've missed such a huge amount of the season. How can you be bloody well underpaid? But again, we will wait and see if he comes to us. If he comes to us, we will then make some changes. And you can see I'm trying a different formation. We're going for a 4-2-2-2 because I want to try out Polly and Pedro as the CDMs, and then have Vilhena and Dennis the Menace causing havoc as the cams, and obviously having Akadi and Castanos up front doing the business. My fear with this formation though is it's not gifted with the greatest amount of width because we're relying on two essential cam players who like to drop in the middle to create all the space. And don't get me wrong, we do have some good opportunities. We do create some good football in the first half. And to be fair, we were dominating the game all in the first half. I mean, Castanos is just absolutely all over him. He's just sensational as a player. He really is sensational. We didn't capitalise on any of the chances. They have one chance and they slot it home in the 35th minute, which is goddamn annoying to say the least. A little bit of a dent in our charge towards the playoffs, which is could be a frustrating, but hopefully we'll come back. Just before half time, Luke goes for an absolutely sensational left foot. I mean, it was dipping into that top corner. It would have been an absolute cracker goal, but unfortunately Locomotive goalkeeper managed to pull off a fantastic save. So you know, I have to take my hat off and say well done. That was a good save. Second half, we found it really tough going. Great play by Locomotive early doors, but what a save from Sergio. Absolutely spot on, son. Ever since we've given him the new contract, the improved contract, he has been at the top of his game. We will try and forget about the ball rolling out to Eder. That was yeah. Let's not try and remember that. That's wiped from my memory. I don't actually believe it ever happened. And speaking of I don't believe it ever happened, that was some of the worst defending I've ever seen in my life. I mean, look at that. And then the ball back across the box, the 6-yard box. Oh, 76 minutes, 2-0 down. Unfortunately, that is the way it finished. Locomotive 2, saving Sam frickin' Doria is becoming harder because we scored none. Absolutely scored none. How frickin' depressing is that? That is not good. That is not good, guys. We're coming into the last, I think it is now 3 games. We're going to have a look at the calendar. I think we've got 3 games left to turn this season around. We've got Wolfsburg, we've got Sao Paulo, and we've got Chievo. Jesus Christ, we've got 2 teams in amongst it, around us. We're going to have a look at the actual table and see how good or bad this situation is. I'm hoping it's good. I'm hoping it's good. Please be freaking good. Come on, boys. We're in 9th. Okay, this is not good. This is not good. We have a game in hand on Sao Paulo. We've got to hope Braga slip up, and we have basically got to win the remaining 3 games. Holy shit. Results have got to go in our favour, but we do have the game in hand on Sao Paulo. Braga do as well, to be honest. Yeah, we've got to beat Wolfsburg, and we've got to beat Sao Paulo, and we've got to beat Chievo. It's in our hands. Do you still believe we can make the playoffs?